the latest Shadowverse Worlds Beyond news stream, they have announced the revamp of artifacts in Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. They changed it a lot. So I did a little bit of like figuring the stuff out, and I thought I might as well make a video for whoever is a bit confused. At the graph they showed is kind of a little bit confusing than it actually is. So I thought I might as well just make a video. Main thing, we have artifact recharge. I'm assuming in the game, in the structure deck for artifacts, there's going to be multiple cards that give us one of these cards, Gear of Ambition and Gear of Remembrance. But let me just start from the basics. So artifact recharge, which they have shown here, adds a Gear of Ambition and a Gear of Remembrance to your hand. A Gear of Ambition is a 1 mana, you can't play it, can't be played at all, and essentially artifact is now just a whole bunch of fusions. So what it says here is fuse artifact amulet, and when this is fused, transform it into striker artifact. The same with remembrance, but it transforms into fortifier artifact. Now I'll have an image displayed on the screen where basically you use red, ambition red, and you fuse blue into it. So basically red eats blue and it makes the striker artifact. The striker artifact is a 5 mana 5/1, a 3 mana 5/1 with rush. And the blue one, which is remembrance, is a, if I can find it here, is a 1 mana, is a 3 mana 1/5 with ward. Each of them can be fused to get the next level. So either one can be fused with a total cost. So how it's working after you get these two, the 3 mana ones, is when you fuse to this card, transform it based on the total cost of the cards fused. So for total of 1 mana, so basically one of the remembrances. So for 1 mana, it's basically one of the gears, the starting gears. You will get Alpha, Ominous Artifact Alpha. It's a 5 mana 3/5, and it says at the end of your turn, restore 3 defense to your leader. Now, if you use 2 of them, so basically 2 red gears or 2 blue gears or 1 red plus 1 blue, will give you Beta. Ominous Artifact Beta, which is a 5 mana 4/4 at the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to the enemy leader. And then if you have, the last one is you have to fuse a total of 3 mana. So basically 3 of the gears, any mixed match, or one of the 3 mana artifacts, and you will get Ominous Artifact a Gamma, which is basically at the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemy followers. So board wipe, it's a 5 mana 5/3. Just basically clear the enemy board if you can. Now, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. You can only, from what I see here, you can only fuse with the Ominous Artifact Alpha. So you have to fuse Beta and Gamma into Alpha. You can't fuse Beta. You can't fuse Alpha into Beta or Gamma into Beta, or vice versa. They all have to be fused into Alpha. So that will be a little bit interesting when actually fusing all of them, because you can't fuse any if you don't have this one in hand. So it can clog up, but also it's just a little bit of an interesting thing. And when you fuse Beta and Gamma into Alpha, you will get the Masterwork Artifact Omega. And that is a 10 mana, 10/10 with Storm Warden Aura, and it has a fanfare of deal 5 to all enemy followers and restore 5 to your leader. So the fanfare effect is okay. It would have been nicer if it was a little bit more, or if the damage also went to the enemy leader. But it's okay. Plus, the storm and ward is nice. Also, aura, meaning they have to crash into you. But if they have a freaking whatchamacallit, a Medusa, it just destroys this. So that's fun. But yeah, basically that's how it goes into how to get the masterwork. So you fuse the two 1 mana gears together to get the 3 mana ones, and then the 3 mana ones you have to fuse with the 1 mana ones, and itself, depending on how many you do, will give you all the golden ones, the 5 mana ones, and then the 5 mana ones all fused together and to make the big baddie. So hope this was informative and hope you understand.